Hey, what's up guys? It's Pat and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today we're going to take a look at the Gizmos mod. This mod adds in some awesome explosives and some other really unique items as well. So let us get started with the gravity bombs. These are really cool. So the first one, the recipe is 3 TNT, 3 iron ingots, and blaze powder in the middle. That's going to make you 3 of them, which you're going to need for the special gravity bomb. This one is much more powerful. The recipe is 3 gravity bombs, 2 iron ingots, and 2 iron pickaxes. This one is like so powerful. So we're going to grab these. We're going to go towards the jungle so we don't like explode this area right here. See, there's all kinds of like very unique blocks in this mod. So we'll go over to these jungle trees. And basically you drop these from the sky. Like the gravity bomb, if I right click, put it down, bam, to the ground, and it explodes. Pretty cool, but the other one is like a ton better. So let me go over here. This one is awesome. It is 10 times more powerful. So it like explodes and then it keeps exploding and keeps going down into the earth. It could be actually a real cool way to get yourself like down into the world if you really wanted to. Let's actually drop a couple more. Those are pretty awesome. All right, let's drop like 3 of them and see what happens. But yeah, they just keep exploding over and over again. I really like this one. I've never seen an explosive like this before either. And wow, that one ended up very far down into the ground. So let's take a look at some of the other explosives, because there's quite a few in this mod. Alright guys, let's take a look at the time bombs and the bomb diffuser. You're really going to need that, because these can get out of control very quickly. Alright, so the recipes for these are, the first one, very simple, just TNT with a clock. And it actually has like a fuse on it, so a clock makes sense. It's like a timed explosive. Alright, so the other one. This one is much more powerful, and the recipe is the other explosive we just looked at, but you surround it with end stone. If you want to actually like save yourself, the bomb diffuser, you're gonna need 2 sticks, 2 shears, and a lens. And to make the lens, you will need 4 iron ingots with glass in the middle. So pretty simple on these recipes. So I will grab each one of these. We'll head back into the jungle, which probably is gonna get destroyed really bad during this review. Alright, so the first explosive, it's actually really easy to use. So you just place it down and use your flint and steel on it. And it actually seems like nothing is happening right now, but this red thing right here is the fuse. And it's kind of slow. You can go into the config file and mess with it, make it quick if you want. Of course, you don't want it to be too quick. You don't want to kill yourself or anything. Oh god, sheep, don't do it. I'll save you. I'll save you. Okay, that was a really bad way to save you. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it goes real slow. It's going to explode when it gets to the end. And the other one, this one right here, this one's kind of interesting. Like when you click this one, bam, it turns into even more. And they're all like timed explosives. And they will just keep doing it over and over again. So you can make a massive explosion out of it. And for example, you want to get rid of something. All you have to do is, hold left shift and right click. And you can actually get rid of some explosives. Make it exactly how you want it. But all these will explode eventually. This one is about to go. And when it does, it turns into regular like primed TNT. Should any second now. I can feel it. Here we go. Don't blow up the other ones I put right there. Don't do it. Oh god, everything blew up. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'll put them down again so you can actually watch the explosion of these big ones. You know what, let's do it like really large. This is the wrong one. Alright, we need to get rid of that. Alright, here we go. This is how it's done, guys. I am gonna explode these and we will see a very nice explosion from it. That's probably enough. Maybe a couple more. Alright, yeah, that should be good. And we'll see what happens with this. Alright guys, so this is about to explode. Oh god! Alright, exploded. Okay, so yeah, it exploded and scared the hell out of me, to be honest. So that is a nice hole. You can have a lot of fun with some of this stuff. I love explosives like that, but yeah, that was a powerful explosion. This poor jungle. The tree, it's missing its body. But alright, there's a couple more items that have nothing to do with explosives. I know, I'm sorry, but they're pretty cool too. Alright, so there is the launcher. There's no recipe for this yet. It's probably good because honestly, in survival, I tried this. It kills you. Some of the time. Not always, but it kills you. And there is the accelerator. So I'll show you how these work. Pretty simple. Alright, so the accelerator. Whichever direction you're moving in, it's going to make you go really fast. So it's the opposite of soul sand right here. So if I go forward, I can go forward real quick. Let me try it again. And I'm going to go right onto this. And this one shoots you into the air. It's like a trampoline. I tried to make a trampoline out of it. It seems to be random how high it hits you, but it can be pretty ridiculous. And if you're in survival, sometimes it'll just keep bouncing you up. Other times, you'll actually die. If you put mobs on it, they die every time. So you could actually use it as some type of mob trap too, which would be kind of interesting. Like, see this creeper? If I put him on, good luck. Survive. And he's up, part damage, and he's dead. It's pretty awesome, actually. Let me throw a bunch on there. A bunch of creepers. All right, there we go. That actually looks so cool. But they're all gonna die. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this right here, you'd probably use it for some kind of like transportation method, I would imagine. Like, it's really hard to actually like stand on it because it keeps pushing me to the side. But if I go forward, I can go forward pretty quickly. And I like this. You can use it like to go onto this. Bam! Shoots you into the air. So some very fun items. Sadly, they do not have crafting recipes yet, but they probably will really soon. All right, so on to the next item. This one is the temporal dislocator. It's kind of cool. You can actually like cook things in a furnace like really quickly. Like really quickly. They make time go by. The recipe for it, I didn't even go over it, my bad. The recipe is a bunch of clocks, makes sense, because it makes like time go by, with an iron ingot in the middle. So we will grab this, and there's a furnace I set up for us. Put some coal in there, put in your raw pork chops, or whatever you need to smelt, or whatever at the time. So you grab this, you hold left shift, right click, and now check it out. It has cooked 6 of them. So if you do it a bunch of times, like, you know, right now, hit it like 10 times right there, it should cook everything. So pretty awesome. You're waiting for stuff to smelt. You're like, damn it, I cannot wait any longer. You make your temporal dislocator and got your stuff done. Pretty cool. I like it. All right, so this right here, this is the miner's lighter, and this one is the deforestator. I like that name, actually. It's pretty cool. But this one may crash your Minecraft if you decide to go the whole jungle. Don't do it. I tried. It was going really good. It looked so cool, and then the thing crashed because it was just too ridiculous. All right, so the recipe on the miner's lighter is gravel, blaze powder, and flint and steel in the middle. And the deforestator, the recipe is oak saplings, flint and steel, and blaze powder. So we're going to grab these, and I'll show you how they work. So the miner's lighter is really useful for when you're going mining, obviously. I mean, it's called the miner's lighter. What it can do is it can get rid of gravel and lava, which I put right here. The texture doesn't look right, but it works, so it doesn't really matter too much. So, yeah, it's getting rid of it. Easily doing that. The gravel's gone, and this should disappear in maybe like 30 seconds or so. And you do the same thing with the lava. It'll spread onto everything and get rid of all of it. So very useful mining because like lava's always in the way of where diamonds are hiding. It's always hiding the damn diamonds, isn't it? And it can be super useful. Texture, weird as hell. It is, but I like it anyway. It's kind of cool looking. But yeah, it is super useful. So the other one, the deforestator, it gets rid of forests. You probably guessed that one. Let me try to do like a spot where it won't take everything and crash me. So it basically will get rid of trees, vines, all kinds of stuff, and anything that's connected to it. So I think I can do here, like this small area, which is actually kind of big. If I go into the jungle, it takes out the whole thing, and it'll probably crash you. I have like a supercomputer, and it still crashed me, so here we go. Say bye to the jungle, on this side at least. So yeah, the tree is gone. It's going to be cool when they change that to like a fire or something, because it's a lighter, obviously. And yeah, you can imagine, if you do this in an entire jungle, it's going to take control every single spot, and it's going to cause a ton of lag. But yeah, it just does stuff that's connected to it. Like right here, nothing was connected to this tree, so it didn't get that. But in the jungle, everything is like so damn close together. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can actually like get rid of the jungle and build in it, because you know, everything was in the way originally. That'd be a cool way to do it. But anyways, guys, we are on to the next item. This one is the inserter. And the recipe is a lens. Showed you guys the recipe for that before. A crafting table, a chest, 3 blocks of iron, and also 2 oak wood, and that'll make you the inserter. So there's a couple more items to go with that. This one is the build tool, and it works just like a diamond pickaxe, except it's better. The recipe is a diamond pickaxe, a piston, and a chest. So we'll grab that. We're gonna grab like all this stuff. Let me try to like organize myself a little bit better. And I will also grab this flint and steel, and I'll show you what you can do with it. So basically, you can put an item and like combine it. It doesn't work with all items. I tried to do it with food. It didn't make sense, and it didn't work. You can't like eat and mine at the same time like that. But you put it in like this, and the item you want to like attach to it, like flint and steel, you can do that, and just grab it out. See, the flint and steel is now gone, and I can mine as it's diamond, and I can also light stuff on fire with it when I right click. So pretty cool. You can do it with a bunch of different items, but it doesn't work with everything, so you may have to experiment a little to try to get it working. And you can actually put lots of things into here. This one works like special because you can actually use like right click items like flint and steel. But what you can do is you can grab like a sword or a tool, gunpowder, or a fermented spider eye, and these will work too. So if I put this in with gunpowder, I now have myself an explosive wooden sword. And when I mean explosive, I mean the sword isn't going to survive it either. So, bam, the sword's gone. Really cool explosion. So you can have some fun with it. If you use the fermented spider eye, it'll just poison you. So, honestly, I have no idea why you would want to do that at all, to poison yourself. But you could if you want to. You know, might as well. One more thing. That sword is gone, but I can show you this. The other side. I can put it back in and actually take the item back out, like that. So if you want it back, you decided, I want to put something else in there. I'd rather put a melon in there. Not that they would do anything. You can. So it's pretty cool. Very interesting item, and it saves you a little bit of inventory space, like between like two items, like flint and steel and a diamond pickaxe. Alright guys, what we're going to take a look at now are the inventory swappers. And they're pretty useful. So the recipe for this is actually pretty expensive. So 4 lapis lazuli blocks, 2 weighted pressure plates, a hopper, a piston, and a chest. And to make the other one, you actually make it the same way. I know that sounds weird, but recipe's the same, kind of. So you actually take this, and then you just put it in there, and it'll make like the other one. So these are like slightly different. So I have 2 right down on the ground right now, actually. So what you do is you actually step on this. See the red arrow down? It's going to take my inventory. But there are only like 9 slots for it, sadly. So if I stand on it, hold left shift, my inventory is now in here, which is kind of cool. But you actually can't take it out from it, which is weird. What you can do though, let me actually like grab this stuff out. Put it in this one. You can actually store stuff like in here, like so you can grab it out real quick. So this one does the opposite. So if I stand on this, hold the shift, and bam, I've got it in my inventory. So like a quick way to like put stuff down and to pick stuff up. You could use it kind of like a chest that you're expecting to like take stuff out of very soon, like food or something. I think it'd be pretty useful though. So there is one more item, and that one is the fire extinguisher. Always needed this in Minecraft. Sometimes those fires get out of control. So the recipe for this one is rose red, 2 buckets of water, and an iron ingot. Alright, so this one actually is more useful than you think it would be. So we're going to grab this flint and steel and a blaze, because it actually is helpful while killing blazes. A great item. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, you know, start some fire like around here. And it's pretty beast. So you right click with it. Bam. All gone. Like in the general area of where you're using it. So if there's a fire, you can get rid of it. And you can actually use it on the fires from like the things you used in the mod. Like the deforestator and stuff like that. Although a little more difficult because they spread like so quickly. And if you are fighting blazes, now fire extinguisher is the way to take these dudes out. 10 damage, 2 hits, and they are dead, which is pretty cool. But anyways, guys, that's about all there is to show with this mod. If you want to check it out, the download is in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.